and stakeholders. Here at Pili National High School, we love, we care, and we respect each other. Now we are going into a new normal. We are building a new brave world. And that's why we have to start with our children, our learners. We would like them to help that courage, that confidence. We would like to help them look at the problem realistically and have the courage and the hope that we will be able to combat all of this, that we will be able to pass all the trials. And so, come na kayo, Pili National High School, the soaring school in the division of Kamsur and even in the region. Thank you. to have the courage, confidence, we would like to help them look at the problem realistically and have the courage and the hope that we will be able to combat all of this, that we will be able to pass all the trials. And so, come na kayo, Pili National High School, the soaring school in the division of Kamsur and even in the region. Thank you. students and parents and stakeholders. Here at Pili National High School, we love, we care, and we respect each other. Now we are going into a new normal. We are building a new brave world. And that's why we have to start with our children, our learners. We would like them to have that courage, that confidence. We would like to help them look at the problem realistically and have the courage and the hope that we will be able to combat all of this, that we will be able to pass all the trials. And so, come na kayo, Pili National High School, the soaring school in the division of Kamsur and even in the region. Thank you. Attention students and parents and stakeholders. Here at Pili National High School, we love, we care, and we respect each other. Now we are going into a new normal. We are building a new brave world. And that's why we have to start with our children, our learners. We would like them to help that courage, that confidence. We would like to help them look at the problem realistically and have the courage and the hope that we will be able to combat all of this, that we will be able to pass all the trials. And so, come na kayo, Pili National High School, the soaring school in the division of Kamsur and even in the region. Thank you.
COVID-19 has continuously evolved from a simple viral disease into a widespread threat that has claimed lives, separated families, and shattered dreams. However, we Filipinos still remain steadfast and strong, and even saw the situation as an opportunity to spread unity and love. And today marks another proof of how passion and dedication can help a person overcome challenges and triumphs. As we celebrate this life success of our beloved students, taking little steps towards the realization of their crafted future. Sulo, Equivalidad. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pili National High School 6th Junior High School Completion Rites, carrying the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong matatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. To formally start our ceremony, let us listen to a special prayer from Ma'am Vilma Vicalda, Teacher 1 from the EST Department, to be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God of power, mercy, and justice, we have faith that your love has guided the completers that have faced along the way, from the moment they began up to the completion day. We give you thanks and praise for the goodness that shines in the relationships formed, knowledge learned, and memories made through the school year 2020-2021. Bless the body, mind, and soul of every completers, that they may celebrate your glory in themselves and all creation, and use their education to build your kingdom of peace. We also ask guidance as we respond to the spread of coronavirus in the world, our countries, our communities, and of our school. We ask your blessings upon all in authority over us, that the school administrator, that they may make wise decisions and act decisively to protect us and maintain the good order in our world. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiging sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisikin, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at karoon niya kailan ay di magdidinig, luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling ko, ang inigaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Assistant School Principal for the Senior High School, Ma'am Sharlina H. Villatore, for her welcome remarks.
Our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Lloyda Amelia, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Swen S. Pisada Jr., our PSDS, Mr. Agapito Tony Jr., our Principal, Dr. Irma D. Escuro, the Pili National High School faculty and employees, their parents, junior high school completers, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It has been 1 year and 4 months to be exact when the new normal started due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The very same time when we were about to hold this end-year rites. Nevertheless, everyone has learned to adapt to the kind of situation we are now in. We were able to surpass all the challenges of learning in the new normal. We salute you, dear learners of this pandemic time, for handling the difficulties of distance learning. And now this moment has come where we are all happy, victorious, and jubilant, especially you, our dear students, who will now move on to the next level of education. We are also thankful to everyone here attending this virtual celebration of our commencement day via Facebook Live, YouTube channel, and other platforms available in your places and communities. Let me share you the feeling of happiness and jubilation as we all gather today on this occasion of our 6th Junior High School Moving Up ceremony. Enjoy and feel up the vibrant expression of joy in the hearts of our dear junior high school students who will be commencing today. Once again, have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you.
The Secretary of the Department of Education, Madam Leonor M. Briones, for her message.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating this long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
The Deputy Regional Director, Dr. Gilbert T. Cesar, for his message.
Greeting all our graduating and completing learners a triumphant and cheerful congratulations as the school year 2020-2021 closes this July. You have made it. Despite the many challenges brought about by COVID-19 pandemic, you were able to outdo the task for learning and surpass the test of indomitable spirit in pursuing educational achievement amidst the situation. You belong to the one-of-a-kind generation of young learners who will share the story of success as you go on with life. Please remain courageous and with a keen spirit as the challenge continues. My salute also to our unsung heroes, our teachers, for the continuing service to develop the minds of our youth, despite the enormous challenges we have faced in the department this school year. Without your commitment, sacrifices, and love for our learners, they will never make it through. You are one of the main enablers to develop their potentials. Our sincerest thanks also to all the parents who have provided all the care and support for the basic education of your children. The task was daunting, but your guidance and strong example of confidence, perseverance, honesty, and patience will pay off as they grow in the academic world with your influence. This year's theme, Strengthening Quality Education Amidst COVID-19 Pandemic, is showcased by the faithful support of all learners, parents, teachers, and education stakeholders. The Bayanihan was very much instrumental in achieving this goal, even in the direst situation such as this pandemic. We at the Department of Education Region 5 will continue to commit teaching with competencies and the required skills for the new world. We will continue to innovate, adjust, and implement strategies for quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating basic education for all. Ipapadagusta ang pagkanood. With everyone's support, we can make it to a better normal. Again, my congratulations. Regional Director Gilbert T. Cesar.
Our school's division superintendent, Loida N. Midea, testified for her message.
On behalf of the other officials of SDO Camarines Sur, I take joy and pride in congratulating you all, completers of school year 2020-2021, as well as your school head, teacher advisors, parents and guardians, for this very significant milestone in your lives. I am confident that our beloved teachers, with the support of the non-teaching personnel and stakeholders, have equipped you with all the knowledge, skills, and attitudes essential in addressing challenges in this time of pandemic. This year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon Lalong Patatagin, sa gitna ng pandemya. Is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic focuses on adapting different approaches and strategies for delivering quality education to all Filipino learners. I'm sure the school implemented different learning modalities, modular, hard and soft copies, radio and TV-based lessons, online learning, either synchronous or asynchronous, making blended learning really an alternative way of making education continue. I commend the synergy between and among the school and its stakeholders, the efforts and resources these champions put in the basic education learning continuity plan, all aim at developing you who will contribute meaningfully to building the nation. Indeed, this is a true manifestation of DepEd's Sulong Edukalidad KITE, K-12 curriculum review and update, improvement of learning environment, teachers upskilling and reskilling, engagement of stakeholders for support and collaboration. May their meaningful engagements truly motivate us to help realize our vision and mission to provide all Filipino learners quality, relevant, inclusive, and liberating education, thus helping them achieve their bright future. I thank them for all the opportunities given you, their support, sacrifice, and aspirations paid off today, your completion ceremonies. Completers, even if we are experiencing the new and next normal brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, I like you to succeed and be part of the mission to improve the Philippines in whatever role you will assume and wherever you will be destined to be. Congratulations and God bless us all.
Our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Sueño S. Lozada Jr. for his message.
It is my distinct honor and privilege to express my congratulations to all moving up students this school year. You deserve to celebrate, for you have been successful in overcoming the challenges that come your way, and indeed reach this point of your life in the secondary schools. This has been because of your parents, who are very proud of you, your teachers who have been with you in your journey to gain the value of education and thereby appreciate life. We salute all of you that in the midst of great volatility and uncertainty brought about by this pandemic, you were brave enough to do the schoolwork without exposing to the virus. You come to adjust with the situation following platforms of classroom instructions and modalities. It is a kind of versatility and coping skills You exhibit flexibility, maturity, and value responsibility. With the full collaboration of the people, with great concern for your achievements, they were with you in your quest for the continuance of your studies. The school head, teachers, parents, community leaders, and other stakeholders who unselfishly shared resources and talents in molding you to become what you are right now. This year's theme focuses on quality of education in the midst of pandemic. It naturally went well because of intense supervision and guidance from the central office and officials from the regional level, shown the best directions for you, my dear students, to capture the best education while protecting yourselves from danger. Self-reliance, independence, creativity, and strategy were some of the qualities that were developed in you. These are necessary character that will be applied in your next journey, the senior high school level. Your exposure to the present pandemic gave you a real experience that will make you mature and will take you to the next level of life. Our dreams for you, with God's will, to see you all pursuing your studies in the next level, up to college, or even up to graduate school. May you not forget that behind all this are our aspirations, that you will be more passionate to become more productive citizens involving in nation building. Our desire for you is to help your parents, community, and others. Our prayers for you is to sustain the right path, to maintain the right practice, to engage in the right activity that will lead you to great achievement. Don't lose hope. Instead, find the best way for inspiration, happiness, and achieve your dreams. With a continued blessing from Almighty God, it's my wish that you possess bright ideas, strength of perseverance, and deep of character for greater success. Once again, congratulations and good luck as you face the future ahead of you. Thank you very much.
Our Public Schools Division Supervisor, Agapito S. Tony Jr. for his message.
The journey of life is a series of never-ending ups and downs, with opportunities and challenges ahead. Despite the hardships brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, it is with great pleasure to extend my congratulations to all graduating and completers, teachers, school head, parents, and guardians for this momentous occasion in your lives. I commend you all for admirable efforts and dedication in bridging the gap between quality education and the new normal setting. Indeed, your efforts have paid off, as you are already enjoying the fruits of your labor. As learners in the new normal setting, equipped with knowledge, skills, and expertise, through the help and support of their teachers and non-teaching personnel, will aid you in overcoming challenges in this pandemic, as you continue your journey towards your dreams and aspirations. I also acknowledge the commitment of the teachers and non-teaching personnel in being able to come up with strategies in learning modalities to continue providing quality education to our Filipino learners. You are one of the silent heroes the country has in this pandemic. May your compassion and ever-dynamic support continue to aid learners in accessing quality education in this new normal. This year's theme is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemics, embodied by the learners, teachers, parents, and education stakeholders through their continuous perseverance and sacrifices to finish this school year. Prove the resiliency of Filipinos and the spirit of bayanihan with all of you. As you face the new chapter in your life, remember to keep your head high and your feet on the ground. Completers, graduates. Again, congratulations and God bless you all.
Our proactive and ever grateful secondary school principal for Dr. Irma D. Escuro for her inspirational message.
Learning in this difficult time due to COVID-19 pandemic is really very challenging. Yet I am very happy and proud for all of you, for you were able to conquer it. On behalf of Pili National High School family, and in my humble capacity as your school principal, I sincerely congratulate you for this very special milestones in your lives. This year's theme for the year-end Rites is strengthening the quality of education amid COVID pandemic. Or sa Tagalog, patatagin ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. This mainly focus that despite this pandemic, we in the DepEd did not stop each Monday just to reinforce the efforts in teaching our learners. I want to credit the success of this school year to all our internal stakeholders, to teachers, parents, and to you, our dear learners. You are all commendable for adapting to the new normal. You were able to successfully implement the basic education learning continuity plan that we have collaboratively prepared at the start of the school year by adopting the different learning modalities. You, my dear parents, are our indispensable partners. You have given your time, my dear parents, and resources through monitoring and assisting our students' progress at home. You are indeed our indispensable partner. Without your cooperation, this school year will not thrive. I would like also to extend my gratitude and sincere appreciation to my staff and to the Pili National High School family, from the Assistant School Principal, Ma'am Sherila de la Torre, Head Teachers, Head Teacher Academic Coordinator, Ma'am Geraldine Valles, and all other Head Teachers and OICs from the different learning areas. The teachers and the non-teaching staff, with a special mention to the advisors. I know you have exerted a lot of efforts in hurdling all the obstacles you have faced, and you were able to share your skills and knowledge to our students effectively. You all did a tremendous job. You emerged triumphant. Congratulations. For us teachers and administrators, it is really very difficult to change the traditional educational system, but we have no choice but to face the challenge straight on and respond constructively to the call of time, ensuring that education will continue and still available to our learners. Indeed, Mahatma Gandhi is very true with his statement when he said it takes the whole village to educate a child. Therefore, we should have really exerted a lot of efforts for the success of this school year. I would like also to applaud or give my salute to you learners for your hard work and perseverance, for saying yes to continue in your studies. I am confident that your teachers have provided you the needed knowledge, skills, and attitude, and the values in addressing the challenges this pandemic time. The COVID-19 dilemma is already heavy and will continue to have a terrible implications not only in education but in all other aspects and across our country and all over the world. And this is something that we should not overlook. The goal for all of us is that we will emerge from this pandemic with proof that what we've learned is not just about the effects of physical distancing, but also we'll think innovative ways in delivering quality learning opportunities for all, and that our learners will be ready to combat whatever life lies ahead of them. Again, my sincere congratulations to you, completers, and to your parents. Never stop the momentum in achieving your goal. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, our secondary school principal for Dr. Irma D. Escuro for the presentation of completers, and our school's division superintendent, Loida and Medea, Sesify for the confirmation of the completers.
Good afternoon. By the power vested upon me by the Department of Education through our Regional Director, Dr. Gilbert T. Sansad, and our school's division superintendent, Dr. Loida and Medea, and upon the recommendation of your grade 10 advisors, through your area chairperson, the head teachers, Ma'am Geraldine Navales, and head teacher designate Ma'am Jennifer Sambo. And in my humble capacity as your school principal, I have the honor to present to you the completion of 637 junior high school completers. 307 of them are male, 305 female, and 25 of them coming from the Open High School program, who have satisfactorily completed all the minimum requirements prescribed by the Bureau of Secondary Education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. For your confirmation, Madam Superintendent, thank you.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, as Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Camarines Sur, and upon the certification of your school head that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements for basic education of the Department of Education, I now confirm your completion this July 2021. Congratulations.
Our guest speaker finished her elementary education at Pili Central School as first honorable mention in 1999. She also served as the chief editor of the Pilinian Star, the Pili Central School official publication. During her secondary education, our guest speaker served as the editor-in-chief of The Rainbow. She graduated class valedictorian in 2003. She was also awarded Most Outstanding Student of Pili, first runner-up in the same year. In college, she finished in 2007 Bachelor of Science in Nursing at Universidad de Santa Isabel, where she was a consistent Dean's Lister. She was also a recipient of Outstanding in Clinical Practice. She started working as a staff nurse at the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology of Bicol Medical Center from August 11 to December 31, 2009. In April 2010 to March 2012, she worked as a social welfare assistant at the Department of Social Welfare and Development Region 5, Legazpi City. She continued to work in the medical field as a nurse 1 to 2 from July 2014 up to present at the Department of Neuroscience, Neurosurgical Special Care Unit of the Philippine General Hospital, Taft Avenue, Manila. She also embarked on research studies, being a co-author of a research study entitled The Validity of the Intubated Patients Initiative to Communicate Board as a Communication Tool, 2018. Her hunger for education never stopped. for she is currently enrolled at the University of the Philippines Open University, taking up Masters of Arts in Nursing. She is an embodiment of how patience and hard work allows a person to realize potentials, convert actions to passion, and of the evident truth that Pili National High School is a cradle of future assets and proactive members of the society. Our guest speaker, our alumna, Marifel C. Salvino.
High school students, congratulations. You're 2 steps away from having a globally competitive education. To the parents, well done. You have played a huge part this year for being more than partners in your children's education. To the teachers and faculty, thank you for accepting the challenge in a drastic change in today's educational system. Next school year will be senior high school. Some of you may not approve of K-12. For the parents, it meant 2 years of additional financial burden. Most of you may probably think, dapat next year, college na ako. But for some, they would think, kaya pa ba akong pag-aral ng parents ko? 6 years since its full implementation. Where are you now? Have you embraced the change? Or are you still stuck in the past? Before I worked in PGH, I worked for the SWD under the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program, or 4Ps as it was commonly known. We focus in primary education and maternal and child health. We believe that the key to cut the intergenerational cycle of poverty is through education. As pioneers in the implementation of 4Ps in Camarines Sur, I saw the problems in the grassroots. In one of my coastal areas, for example, the population is so poor that they can only afford to send their children to elementary. High school is only for the lucky few. K-12 was conceptualized in 2012, a year after 4Ps implementation. Coverage of children under 4Ps was expanded to high school students in 2014. A year after, K-12 was signed into law, thus its full implementation. All of this was part of the Sustainable Development Goals to ensure quality education for all by 2030. To ensure equitable opportunities to education in a holistic and lifelong learning perspective. To increase the number of youth and adults who have relevant skills, including technical and vocational skills, for employment, decent jobs, and entrepreneurship. Fast forward today, nothing can be a bigger of a blow than a pandemic that shut down the countries around the world. The world was put to a halt. I can never be more proud of the UP community where I belong. History had proven that in terms of national crisis, UP will be the first to lend a hand to the country. When COVID was starting to be a national crisis, UPPGH offered to be one of the COVID referral centers. All of the brilliant minds of different departments of the UP system, from engineers, mathematicians, physicians, and others, had gathered to prepare PGH. Everyone did their part, and even more. In less than a month, one cannot tell the new structure from the old. PGH was ready to serve. Every day, situation changed. We study the situation, we formulate new protocols, we adjust. With less than 6 months, we resumed our normal operations. We adapt, we moved forward, we thrived. When Secretary Briones spoke about resuming classes in the midst of the pandemic, I was skeptic. But true enough, learning cannot be put on hold. We are already in a learning crisis, and COVID-19 is exacerbating it. Change is inevitable. The education system has to respond. After more than a year, it is important to note that although educational system had a major setback From a hurried response, COVID-19 has led to rise in application of technology. Some schools use technology and other innovative solutions to aid learning. Though parental support varies according to levels of economic advantage and disadvantages, distant learning paved way to new arrangements that strengthen involvement and cooperation of parents. Moreover, it has created opportunity for students to manage their own learning. These positive changes create avenues to the future of learning beyond the traditional classroom setting. Though not perfect and ideal, with the help of teachers, consultants, parents, and students, we can make an urgent response to an effective and sustainable learning. We adopt. We must move forward. We will thrive. My dear parents and students, the pandemic is far from over, and we still have 2 more years in high school. For how long we're able to be in distant learning, no one knows. One thing is certain. Every challenge is an opportunity. It's either you ride the tide where it takes you, or will you be rowing to reach a destination? As I end my speech, my question stands still. Where are you now? Are you embracing the change? Or are you still waiting for the uncertainty of going back to normal? My parting words for you. Take every challenge. Once again, congratulations.
The roll call of computers batch 2021 will now follow with their respective advisors.
Completers of 10 Einstein, Miss Janine Di Bañaria, Class Advisor. Baal J.D. with Honors. Belsa Andrew James I. with Honors. Dilima Neil Cedric A. with High Honors. Dilatado Patrick B. with Honors. Ginoo Sean N. with Honors. Inlucido Russell N. with Honors. Nacario Carl Joseph P. with Honors. Pachika Jeos Kim M. with Honors. Sapugay Aldrin P. with Honors. Ababa Nancy Ruth S. with Honors. Bukid S. Lee with Honors. Kababan Sara May O. with Honors. Cabal Ayla Marie T. with High Honors. Secretaria Kiana Franz S. with High Honors. Kumboy Shadel Angela T. with Honors. Cornelio Shane Althea C. with Honors. Dacilio Jubel Crisha T. with Honors. Delima Ellery B. with Honors. Delicado Crystal Joy B. with Honors. Pilio Jezabel C. with High Honors. Erobin Mimi I. with Honors. Gonzaga Nyabel B. with Honors. Gonzaga Princess Angel B. with High Honors. Wason Diana B. with High Honors. Hernandez Leon Faye S. with Honors. Largo Cristel Joy P. with High Honors. Lukban Natalie Jane C. with Honors. Nabor Princess Zion B. with Honors. Reofrio Mary Jane A. with High Honors. Sabularse Gwyneth H. with High Honors. Sertan Amalia Amor F. with High Honors. Shares Jessamine F. with High Honors. Yupo Angel Rose B. with Honors.
The completers of grade 10 Newton, Mr. Del A. Servino, class advisor. Bailon John Paul L. Labios Earl John D. with honors. Manzano John Wayne N. with honors. Mendez Mark Jim M. with honors. Nacario Mark Louis B. with honors. Olteveros John Kenneth R. with honors. Prestado Mark Justin N. with honors. Tagle John Lloyd A. with honors. Villegas Mark Anthony A. with honors. Arino Leakim S. with honors. Baudin Regeline A. with honors. Cabaltera Maria Isabella J. with honors. Siletaria Krisha May P. with honors. Cortez Sarah Jane B. with honors. Dacoco Sherian. Dumagsang Princess May B. with honors. Garcia Marian B. with honors. Lopez Angeline B. with honors. Lumame Leia May V. with honors. Malaka Mary Ann S. with high honors. Marmol Glidel Q. with honors. Navales Shinel May E. with honors. Niserio Eden May T. with honors. Nunez Charlotte C. with honors. Olbis Mary France B. Olivares Eliza with honors. Ramirez Hannah Kayla T. with honors. Razado Darlene C. with honors. Tormes Angeline O. with honors. Tranquilo Princess Elaine S. with honors. Valiente Edlin M. Vivares Mary Princess Anne with high honors.
The completers of grade 10 Aristotle, Miss Jennifer B. Bukid, class advisor. Andalis John Carl G. Andalis John Carl G. Bandin J.R. P. Bautista Daniel Jr. S. Bailon Trecius B. Berinya Zernan Jr. A. Binbing Joshua G. Bonot Raymond D. Brizuela Mark B. De Jesus Philip Cesar F. with high honors. Garay Jericho C. with honors. Maestrado Michael John B. Nanale Michael Josh G. Odavar Eldrian M. Pacardo Melowy Lance Izer D. with honors. Rebueno Jason Y. Ciso Dominic S. with honors. Soriano Cesar D. with honors. Santa Ana Jeromir P. Tolop John Mark M. Tortoles Jerome D. Valenzuela Cyrus James B. Abonite Angel B. Adarna Angeline Shane R. Azuela Daniela P. with honors. Balbuena Mariel D. with honors. Valderrama Rafaela B. with honors. Candelaria Janelle Ann F. Clavero Arabella C. with honors. Doroteo Sherine May B. Lagyap Regine P. with honors. Petrasanta Mary France O. Ponce Katrina. Regaspi Ella Luisa M. with honors. Rioteras John May T. with honors. Sinfuego Mary Jean D. Suarez Antoinette S. Tanyamor Roxanne A. with honors. Valera Altea with honors. Vega Rosalie M.
The completers of grade 10 Archimedes, Mr. Efrain C. Bugayan Jr., Class Advisor. Abinal John Paulo B. Agor Aaron C. Alipante Ken Leonard A. Amata Marwin B. Amparado Matthew M. Ampongan Christian S. Anciano John Moises B. Araojo Michael Ray M. Asor Marvin B. Balbuena John Oscar G. Cabalquinto Nico P. Casiao Clark Vincent B. Costrua John Rocky C. Del Rosario Jonel B. Del Miguez Louis J. P. Elgario Anthony T. with honors. San Juan Carlo D. San Juan John Ray D. Sa Paula Raymart C. Zaragoza Gerald B. Segundo Ron Mark M. with honors. Santa Rosa Darwin Jr. D. with honors. Bedoral Dizila M. with honors. Belano Angelica N. with honors. Bernido Joyce P. Brazil Jasmine C. with honors. Galicia Angeline T. Iglesia Shirley S. Ledesma Althea Faye M. with high honors. Mauban Maricar B. Medinilla Princess Joy N. Mendez Mariel B. Namoro Sherilyn P. with honors. Namoro Cheryl P. with high honors. Pardines Angeline P. Pejo Maria Glyza D. Peteros Kayla Lorin C. Reamusho Sheena. Recreo Sandy Marie S. with honors. Zenith Maruha L.
The completers for a grade 10 Curie. Maiden D. Cope, class advisor. Balaton Carl Christian B. Baral Anthony B. Bona Dennis B. Bostarga Kim R. Canon James Andrew S. Claudio Semen O. Cleophas Andrew James T. Del Castillo John Patrick L. De Mesa Noriel John C. Fajardo John Paulo B. Longabella Jordan D. Madara John Ray R. Marciliano Luis Jaime with honors. Perez Lionel C. Reyes Denver V. Senya Eugene Paul D. Ciso Dave Nathaniel. Santa Rosa Russell C. Tipones King David H. Tuwason John Ruff G. Iko Kim S. Balaton Christensen M. with honors. Bermondo Cherica Jane S. with honors. Bongkayaw Michelle Ann L. with honors. Cabal Maricel S. Serino Jessa A. De la Peña Franzen Rose A. Francia Shane R. with honors. Gregorio Maria Angelica T. Manlapas Sofia Joy. Navales Princess Celine B. with honors. Nebria Mary Grace. Ojeda Bibilin A. Paraños Camela D. Para Michelle T. Primo Lorea V. Primo Lorenda V. Reblora Larry Kemsha A. Rilus Lorraine N. with honors. San Juan Maria Laura D. Senya Russell D. Vivet Rochelle D. with honors.
The completers of grade 10 Bell. Miss Jasmine B. Ariola, class advisor. Albaniel JPB with honors. Asyado Arvin C. Bolivar John Russell C. Rohan Jonard B. Calibara John Mark C. Caricot Christian Kevin C. Castro John Carlo O. Culina Miles Justin S. Dangkalan J. M. Ditisio Nilo Jr. B. Doroteo John Edward B. Lascano Jason G. Madriaga Kevin S. Mejaro Albino III M. with honors. Nanale Ernie T. Palma Joseph B. Risebre Mark S. Valera Kenneth Arlan P. with honors. Vega Romeo M. Zamora Joshua L. Balingasa Jasmine T. Bubis Mylene I. Brandes Jennifer Lovelywit M. Briboneria Janine S. Briones Marcin May A. with honors. Brondo Sheena V. Buffet Rose Princess S. De Chavez Cheryl S. with honors. Garbiles Jem Kesharen O. Gregorio J. P. Lopez Maria Elaine B. Lucot Kim Mariel A. Manalo Ruthie Lane R. with honors. Nares Analiza B. Pardinas Kyla C. with honors. Pilapil Rhea P. Ramos Princess Joey C. with honors. Sullivan Arabella R. with honors. Tige Krisha N. with honors.
The completers of 10 Faraday. Mrs. Vilma B. Vicaldo, Class Advisor. Advincula Romel E. Alarte Jerome B. Balbuena Mark Hill P. Barcelona Eugene C. Blasa Christian G. Brice Mark C. Cabaltera Juniel B. with honors. Candelaria John Joshua F. Celitaria Ryan Neal F. Dichi Aaron Andrew B. Spanto Roy N. Estrada Justin B. Goleta Divino Nino B. Ibo Rick Mark E. Lodor Jemson P. Prestado Henry N. Ricafort Albert G. Solina Kim Joshua B. Suelila Joshua V. Samudio Renato Jr. T. Apole Mary Ann B. Aquino Marie Grace N. Ariola Kate Andrea. Cleophas Merlin Ray Alexa. Disacula Leslie Ann N. with honors. Spanto Daniela R. Froilan Sania May D. with honors. Gamelo Rachel Ann H. with honors. Loñosa Faye Natalie B. with honors. Nacario Roxanne V. Nares Alia Nicole P. with honors. Peña Verde Honey Rose C. with honors. Reginaldo Julian B. with honors. Sapinoso Elaine Tricia L. Satokya Princess Diane B. with honors. Sinfego Alexa F. Solivin Princess Ada B. Tanay Myla V. with honors.
Completers of 10 Galileo, Miss Elvira M. Dacara, Class Advisor. Abelio John Ray C. Amabelio John Luel S. Baksain Rex I. Bagasina Justin A. Bagapuro John Roy F. Balbuena Conrado Jr. C. Baltazar John Ken G. A. Botones Raymond L. with honors. Brizuela Renzo B. Cardoza Yancy B. Cervantes Kent Warren O. with honors. Cesar Zeljan S. Cleopas Jao G. Cleopas Mark Salfred G. Lagdaan Jolan C. Magtarayo John Mark B. Malazarte Jake R. Mata Jonard B. with high honors. Prestado Mark Nelvin R. Vanessa Raymart. Tatunay LJB. Agbaglod Sheena E. with honors. Alberio Cation N. with honors. Amparo Geraldine C. with honors. Arcilia Samantha Alia. Atuli Maria Christine P. Avila Cheryl B. with honors. Bailon Stephanie B. Bazar Mary Jane N. Belardo Princess Anne V. Bismonte Eunice Ann. Buenafe Joyce A. Competente Marjorie L. Dilatado Maria Rose N. Ligaspi Eloisa L. Martinez Arjan Jade N. Noblezala Gwen G. Onding Febero C. Peña Margie D. with honors. Villacorta Hershey Ella N.
Grade 10 Joel Completers, Miss Maria Grace R. Canina, Class Advisor. Belza Matthew John I. with honors. Calyada Joshua G. Corporal John Celestino N. Daduya Wally O. with honors. Del Valle John Mark. Gatasi JC T. Hermosa John Humphrey C. Laria Kenneth P. with honors. Lerio Dennis Jr. G. Magistrado Chris. Mamaran Raymart I. Navales Aaron G. Paraiso Aaron P. Cornelius Philippen G. Ramirez Jasper L.
Ramos Jan Michael A. Reforzado Andres C. San Juan James. Tortoles Mark Harold I. Zamudio Lionel R. with honors. Acosta Obremay V. Azecate Raisa Paula P. Azur Princess Jens A. Bardinias Aliana E. Briones Crystal Shane G. with honors. Clavero Micaela P. with honors. Cleofe Lizelle Salve B. with honors. Cruz Shiren G. Doliente Sandara Shane P. Duran Maria Samantha Denise A. with honors. Floranza Marchi C. Gasgas Maria Luisa M. Hernandez Claire Irish G. with honors. Coerno Andrea D. with honors. Javier Maria Isabel S. Manayuba Erica May P. Marcaida Jamaica D. with honors. Nunez Christine Joy. Talde Neri G. Tormes Ana Marie P.
The completers of Grade 10 Kepler, Miss SN Aina P. Plaza, Class Advisor. Abonite Roni F. Atanasio Rex Angelo P. Beluwang Avelino Jr. A. with honors. Berinya Nathaniel L. Digay John Lester P. Polar Maki Andrew P. Espanto Jaymar D. Galvan Cesar Jr. V. with honors. Huwit Veggie L. Maravilla Clark TJ E. Miraflores Rex Paul Patrick C. Moralio Spencer M. Umbao Michael B. Portades John Lloyd F. Rabeje John Steven R. Salcedo Leonard C. Talangan Nash Christian A. Valenzuela Davin Chris A. Vasquez Junmer M. Villamer John Kim A. Bolalin Mary Rose C. with honors. Bolo Maricor A. Botor Muriel with honors. Buwat Kisha May B. Bolawan Jackie Lynn B. Corporal Jasmine A. De Vera Jenny L. Dimabugte Mildred C. with honors. Espiritu Jasmine Princess Grace V. with honors. Luzana Princess Maureen S. Mendoza Roselyn C. Nabor Aname F. with high honors. Nacario Altea with honors. Pesibre Sanjin I. Ramos Elisa D. with honors. Rule Kyla Rain N. with honors. Tayag Maria Alexandra M. Vebar Princess Kyla E.
The completers of 10 Maxwell. Miss Irene E. Flores, Class Advisor. Alejo Florence C. with honors. Bechaida Mark Anthony A. with honors. Begiha Andre B. with honors. Biando Ricard Jobert E. Bien Chester Kier A. Bolo Justin Kyle M. Bukid Paulo C. Cabaltera Janiel B. with honors. Canoy John Lexter N. Cortan John Ray B. Culo Paul Alan S. Delfino Gerlandine. De Leon Jan RJ B. Esmenda Aaron J. S. Rasi Justin Patrick. Sabordo John Michael V. Tangilon Rainier B. Tayoto Jason S. Tiokson Danilo Jr. F. Tolop Roy Aaron A. Valiente John Carlo M. Zamudio Renz Luis T. Baldoza Mary France S. with honors. Barasan Gracela A. Bilardo Danica S. Bulalakaw Erica May F. Bustarga Jessamay H. Cesar Jennifer N. Convocar Christine C. Delfino Cherilyn. Doblado Rachel Ann Q. Ibo Angie A. Longabella Jessa D. Marmol Mika B. Origines Sheila May A. Repatacudo Quincy Kate M. with honors. Rodavia Ronalyn T. Tanyamor Maria Lourdes A. with honors. Benson Roxalyn S. with honors.
The completers of grade 10 Erstead. Miss Chani Olianes Pilarte, Class Advisor. Banding Jonathan B. Bergantin Jomarit T. Bernal Lawrence G. Beruin Jerry Jr. C. Langkada Brian V. Boreta John Paul C. Breboneria Aaron A. Breboneria Marvy S. Brondo Mark with honors. Bofete Justin D. Kapungkol Prince CJ B. Carmona Hans P. Corporal Janvic C. Cruz Roy Ace D. Dimabugti Prince Juvic P. Laurel Lester A. Linzo John Lloyd M. Moralio Johnny B. Naldo Leo C. Revilla Jason A. Abordo Carmela V. Ampungan Roslyn P. Basterichia Marie Joy O. Batulinaw Jennifer N. Beatrice Shane M. with honors. Canonico Rosel D. with honors. Declaro Maria Lori I. with honors. Delovino Bernadette V. with honors. Falier Arian T. with honors. Ilagan Nikki G. with honors. Milia Liza P. with honors. Nanale Jelaine C. with honors. Naval Jonaline L. Parma Maria Hart Juliana S. with honors. Porteria Chris Ann. Santa Rosa Angelica E. Vasquez Alexandra B. Zavalia Kate Natalie C. with honors.
The completers of Grade 10 Pasture, Mr. Jorik V. Paz, Class Advisor. Abalia Patrick G. with honors. Arevalo Van Excel with honors. Valdoza Samuel Julian O. Barasan Edwin Jr. O. with honors. Batalier James Marlon G. Fortuna Mark Judel A. Lucito John Russell H. with honors. Lustre J. Lawrence M. Maestrado Romel Jr. B. Odavar Jory G. with honors. Olieta J. A. Oronan John Nino I. with honors. Kianyo Gary A. Sabas Christian Ray S. Siso Denmark M. Tabayag John Ray B. Villaluna Raven L. Villar Chris P. Villar Juster Jed S. with honors. Santua Mark Dominic A. Cortesano Ronilyn A. Del Socorro Maria Filipina Florencia B. Delatado Karen V. with honors. Fragata Sheila May with honors. Lagyap Joanne D. with honors. Odavar Rika May R. with honors. Paranyal Edeline S. Parpan Erika Ren O. with honors. Tenolio Jella May P. with honors. Regadillo Janil Ann O. with honors. Ricafort Princess May V. with honors. Riolente Maria Jesahan F. with honors. Sabularse Eliza May C. with honors. Salem Eliza Jade S. with honors. Valenzuela Jillian Aliyah D. with honors. Vales Shane S. with honors. Villaflor Christy F. with honors. Visaya May M. with honors.
The completers of Grade 10 Sagan, Mr. Marlon O. Borja, Class Advisor. Del Socorro Macmiljan B. Finis John Paul I. with honors. Garcia Don Adrian V. Hernandez Jazz B. Ligaspi John Michael B. Maestrado Lemor B. Montisor Giovanni L. with honors. Mora Lorenzo T. Morillo Dominic Paul N. Navarro Mark Anthony H. Ofracio J. P. Olaguera Davis M. Pabor Ronaldo Jr. P. with honors. Paligar Lowell J. S. Pante Bernard P. with honors. Peralta Jasper L. with honors. Poresa Ronel B. Rigondola Jerry O. Rodriguez Christian P. Tangalin Kyle B. Velasco Rolly L. Acabado Judy Ann M. Kanya Diana C. Foliero Jessa B. with honors. Liamera Catherine V. Lumabe Sofia D. with honors. Maginoo Angel May. Montisor Jenica L. with honors. Nacario Daniela Charette S. Nacario Jonaline P. with honors. Negrillo Rhea May with honors. Pante Christine S. with honors. Peñas Jana G. with honors. Poblete Angeline C. with honors. Rigaspi Princess May C. with honors. Sapinoso Zia M. Seniedo Erica I. Vibares Annabel V. Villaflor Josa S.
The completers of Grade 10 Tesla, Miss Rhea Pili, Class Advisor. Albuera Jo Marie P. Alendres Francis James F. with honors. Balid Aldrin S. Ballesteros John April B. Blanco Vic Andre Lawrence B. Bongkayaw Mark Joseph P. Navales Randolph Ryan B. Olayon Mark Jaitam A. Oliver Andres Jr. B. Paragas John Eric H. Peña Lendo C. Tenolio Ram Timothy V. Perez Clarence J. H. Plazo Jerick James. Reliora Matt Allen S. with honors. Rodriguez Joel H. Sandagon Denver B. Sarion Junli R. Santa Cruz Christian Lloyd P. Talagtag Carlos John V. Valderrama Jean Ray Z. Alanis Lynette V. Alba Sandara May B. Albano Maria Carmina. Balbuena Aryan May. Barcelona Chriselle C. Berinya IVG with honors. Bumalay Marilyn B. with honors. Cervantes Janelle C. with honors. Dazal Jessamay C. with honors. De Guzman Trisha Marie S. Doligosa Maria Georgette Pearl B. Morillo Katrina T. Reginaldo Shara Jane B. with honors. Retrita Tiffany Tracy P. with honors. Saliente Ricame N. with high honors. Sinfego Alaysa May S. with honors. Urenia Catherine M. with honors.
The completers of Grade 10 Rutherford: Eric C. Nares, Advisor. Belyeza Jober. Cypress Mark Angelo E. with honors. Daduya Adrian Adams M. with honors. Zepeda Jerome C. Dilatado John Rick B. Estrada Christian A. Frainal Ramel P. Julianes Vince Peter with honors. Jurado Vince Emmanuel M. with honors. Lat Wilfredo C. Losenia Jerick A. Magdarayo Jotam B. Nabor Jorland Aaron P. Nagrampa Francis S. with honors. Oronan Calvin J. A. Parlero Alan Ray C. Sandagon Lance Adrian R. Villarosa Justin Philip B. Ledera Sharina Laimi H. Gonzalez Leah T. Ilagan Rizalyn C. Javier Gracie May S. Lascano Jane G. Lainesa Georgia May D. with honors. Lainesa Minda Q. Lainesa Sarah Jane A. Madara Maria Jasmine O. with honors. Mangampo Leia A. with honors. Mataba Alexa C. Nares Naomi Faith S. with honors. Oliveros Marian V. Pialago Rica R. Redondo Princess S. with honors. Rikinala Marian R. Rule Julie N. Sultan Mariel R. with honors. Villanueva Antoinette C. with honors.
Sa taong ito, alam naming maraming pinagdaanan kayong mga estudyante, lalo na sa pagsabay sa napakaraming pagbabago. At sa bawat hakbang na inyong tinahak, ay kasama ninyo ang inyong mga magulang at kapamilya. Ialay rin natin ang araw na ito sa kanila. Mahalin at pahalagahan natin ang ating mga pamilya, ang ating mga magulang. Ang awiting Mapa ng Ben and Ben.
Kumusta na di na tayo lagi nagkikita? Miss na kita sobra. Lagi na lang kami ang nauuna. Di ba pwedeng ikaw muna? Akin ang pangamba. Dahil ikaw ang aking mata sa tuwing mundo'y nag-iibang dahilan ng aking paghina. Kaya huwag mag-alala, yung pikit ng iyong mata, tara, pahinga muna ta-da, 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 la ta-da, la ta, la ta-da, ta-da, la ta-da, ta-da, la ta-da, 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 la ta-da, la ta.